Hi, one Best BR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking right now with Jeff from BMOCmoves.com. Jeff just helped us analyze 3 games that we were assigned, and now the 4th game that we're going to discuss from the Saturday card, February 13th in college basketball, is one that he has chosen. It's from the Horizon League. It's Wisconsin, Green Bay, and Oakland. This is an interesting game you've chosen here, Jeff. Oakland is a 7.5-point favorite right now. It's a big line, but looking at the recent performances of both these teams, this one looks like it could go either way. Green Bay has some nice road covers, but also some, pretty bad double-digit road losses and ATS losses. Oakland, same deal. They've gotten some nice blowout wins. They blew out Wright State, I believe, at home, but also they've suffered some straight-up upset losses. So as far as the spread's concerned, could go either way. I guess I'd lean Green Bay getting all these points, 7.5. The total might be the way you're going to go here. It's interesting. Of course, there's been some explosively high-scoring games in the Horizon this year, and the previous time that these two teams met, the total was 184, and it went over by 20 points, and that's in regulation. That wasn't 4 overtimes. That was 0 overtimes, went to 206 in regulation. So maybe where's the total going to be in this one? I don't know. I saw this game with Citadel where the total was like 192. I believe that was last night. So maybe the total of this one will be in the 190s, and maybe if it is, the over's still a good bet. Why'd you pick this game, Jeff?
Well, I think anything under 192 or so, that's the highest total this year. You have to play the over. I've actually ridden this conference, several teams, Youngstown State, these 2 teams, couple others. These overs are coming in, no matter if they're at 182, 185. You look at these teams. I mean, Green Bay 14-8 to the over this year, 11-4 on the road to the over. I don't need to explain it. These 2 teams score. Tempo's at a really high level when they play. Last 5 games for Green Bay, giving up over 90 points a game. Just no one plays defense here. I've actually sat down and watched these 2 teams. They hold the ball for like 12 seconds, a shot clock. They're constantly either throwing it inside or pulling up for 3. Both teams have a shoot the ball at a high level for 3. I don't think you need to talk too much. They have also, to me, the 3rd best player in the country, Khalil Felder. He leads the country in assists as well. These teams score. Anything under 190, I think you have to play the over. You mentioned it, 111 to 95 in the last one.
Yeah.
Not a lot you have to think about here. I know people are going to say that's too high in college. Not for these 2. This will be 55-49 at halftime.
Yeah, no, sometimes, these lines on the margins at the extremes are the ones with some of the best value because the market just can't adjust enough.
Right.
And we might have a situation like that here. And yeah, you're right. Maybe even the first half over will be an even better bet. So that's why you picked this game, not because of the side, just because you want to recommend a play.
I just had a really good year with this conference as far as betting overs. The trend has been there. I've ridden it all year, and that's what I do with college basketball. I don't focus on a big card and try to pick games one by one. I focus on 10 or so teams each year, kind of ride them all year, and it's been very, very monetarily good for me. So I'm going to go with the over here. Historically, both teams over teams. So don't think too much with this one.
All right, we'll see what the total is when it opens. It'll be interesting. Definitely going to be high. That's what Jeff from BMOC Moves does, and he does it at his website, bmocmoves.com. If you want to know more about him, that's where you can find out everything you want to know. Thanks so much, Jeff.
Thank you, Peter.